What's going on, you guys? My name's Ty Knots, and welcome to Top 5 Unknowns, 5 Disturbing Voicemails. Number 5. This first message was posted around 2015 to Reddit. According to the poster, when his elderly mother first heard the message, she became frantic and ran to her neighbor's house, claiming that someone had taken over her phone. The neighbor eventually calmed her down, took a listen to the phone, and explained that everything was fine. However, a few days later, the same thing happened again with the same message. Though this time the mother couldn't seem to calm down, and the poster had to head to Colorado to see what was going on. Upon his arrival, he checked his mother's phone, yet found nothing, though he decided to spend a week with her just to make sure everything was okay. A couple days later, that's when he heard it. Some sort of strange message that played over the home phone line. He stated that it appeared to be as though the message only played between 7 p.m. and 7:15 p.m., and that any other time of the day the line was perfectly fine. He then managed to capture a recording of the message over the phone's headphone jack, and posted it to Reddit asking for any info about what this message may be. Have a listen.
Connecting you. Please hold the line.
NORAD, AWS, Station Zulu Foxtrot 77, Zulu Foxtrot 77, Status Alert Con 4, Status Alert Con 4, Security Tracing in Progress. Attention, 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 Whiskey 09, ready, November, Papa 4, danger, Hotel, Papa 87, ready, Hotel, Quebec 39, ready, Papa, Kilo 58, ready, Foxtrot, Charlie 23, ready, November 18, trigger, Victor, Yankee 92, ready, Lima, Charlie 56, secure. Attention, attention, attention.
Number 4. In February of 2007, a young girl by the name of Courtney informed her parents of a strange series of phone calls and text messages that her friends had been supposedly getting from her phone number. According to Courtney, her friends stated that the calls were allegedly threats, claiming that the caller would either take the lives of their pets, their grandparents, or even them personally. Police were then informed of the situation and arrived to investigate, though they found no evidence of phone tampering and believed that Courtney had likely orchestrated the calls herself. However, even when Courtney's phone was off or taken away from her, the calls still persisted. This went on for well over 4 months, and no suspects were ever arrested in the case. No one has any idea exactly what was going on, and the case remains unsolved. Number 3. Tracy Kirkpatrick was a 17-year-old honors student who planned on going to college to become a lawyer. To help pay for this, she was working at a women's sportswear store in Frederick, Maryland. One evening, she was working late, and the store's manager eventually stopped by around 8 p.m. Later on, the store closed, though the shopping center security guard noticed that many of the store's lights were still on, though no one should have been inside the store at this hour. He then went inside to investigate and found that Tracy had been stabbed countless times and was left to bleed out in the back room. Police were informed of the situation and continued their investigation for the next 3 months, yet they found absolutely no one to prosecute. However, a few months later, a hotline in Las Vegas received a strange phone call that many believe could have been tied to Tracy's case. The hotline was set up so that individuals could call in anonymously and tell one of their deepest secrets, with other callers being able to also call in anonymously and listen to these secrets. A man by the name of Don took this to his advantage and reported that he'd stabbed a teenager a few months back, but was too afraid to call into police and confess to the crime. The hotline then recorded his confession and sent it over to police, though Don was never found. To this day, Tracy's case remains unsolved.
Hello, my name is Don, and I'm calling from Frederick, Maryland. I know this is going to sound surprising, but 3 months ago, I stabbed a girl to death. And you might think that in making this tape, I'm setting myself up to be caught, but there are a lot of guys named Don in Frederick. The girl I killed was working in a ladies' sportswear store. I often came by and talked to her when she was working alone. And one night when she was in the storeroom and we were talking, our conversation turned into an argument. And so I took out a knife that I have with me at all times and I killed her. And a few days later I realized that I had created a lot of sadness. And I thought about turning myself into the police. But whatever they do to me, that won't bring Tracy back. So I decided that I better keep free because we have the death penalty in Maryland. Thanks for listening. I'm sorry about what I did, but nothing can change it. Bye.
Number 2. A man has been sentenced to life in prison after police determined that he broke into his ex-girlfriend's house and cut her throat from ear to ear. When questioned by police, Alex insisted that he had no involvement in the attack and that his girlfriend had fallen on a kitchen knife. Though this is obviously false, and Alice was arrested and charged. During their investigation, police found a series of voicemails that had been left by Alice, sent to his ex-girlfriend's phone. They were both creepy and heartbreaking, though terrifying once you realize what ultimately became of the woman that he once loved. Have a listen.
Alice, please. Please, I can't do it. Alice, please call me back. Please. I just want to speak to you. There's nothing else. I don't even know if you're getting these voice messages, but please, can you call me back? Thank you.
Hey, Alice. After we spoke and you didn't want to speak, well, you didn't want to call me again, so that's why I decided to come down to give you flowers and chocolates. Now I'm on my way back. If you want to take it, you can take it. If you want to bin it, you can bin it. It's completely up to you. I just wanted to do something just to say I'm sorry and show that I really am sorry. And yeah, that's the least I could have done. But I know you're not going to come out in front of me and speak to me, so that's why I left it there. If you ever want to speak to me, it'll be good. If you don't, there's nothing I can do. Anyways, sorry for waking you up. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Bye.
Number 1. Years ago, a man's phone began to ring at around 4:50 a.m. Tired and angered by the caller, he let the phone go to voicemail. He then checked his voicemail hours later and heard a series of static sounds as well as unidentifiable voices. He then looked into the phone number that he'd received the call from and determined that it had come from a Hawaiian funeral home. Though when he tried to call them back, he discovered that the number had been disconnected for years. Check it out. guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to click that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to keep updated with our videos.